So just making a video here to show you how I've made the starter cover here for the 327 Briggs 3-cylinder radial. See a top view of it there. Now the reason I had to make it look like this was the fact that I've got 3 coils or magnetos on it there to fire the 3 cylinders. So I wanted to cover them over and direct the cooling air down towards the various cylinders there. I'm in the process of still working on it here, using JB quick weld there for to fill in gaps, etc., and I'll sand it down and finish it off. But anyway, just wanted to show you how I achieved this. Now I start out with cardboard layouts, like I don't know, just thin cardboard, like frozen pizza box or something, or cereal box works fine. Just the single layer, really thin cardboard. And then you have to, of course, take measurements off of your your existing engine and that to find out how big the various boxes need to be, etc. But then I lay it out here on cardboard. I can see the writing's not showing up very well, but anyway, here's the finished product when I've bent it all up there out of cardboard. And then I just set it on the your existing cover, and make sure the tabs and everything are right. Now in this case I have riveted the sheet metal together there. You can see various rivets, front end there, and I'll show an interior view there. You can see the rivets coming through my tabs to hold it together. So you have your basic outline here of the shape you need, and then you add these tabs to it, various tabs, so that when you fold it you have something to attach to, as you can see there. So you rivet right through the front there, through the tab, because otherwise if you just design it corner to corner, you have nothing to attach it. Now if you're welding, that'd be fine, but I can't weld this thin of metal, so that's why I have the various tabs on it there for riveting and overlap, so you can fill it in and that type of thing with the Bondo or whatever. So I have this one taped together here, and I'll just untape it there and show you that it's pretty much the same as this other one. Tape wouldn't grab before, and of course when you want to take it off, now it does. See, it's basically the same shape. And then on the front surface here, I have rounded it, which is just multiple bends, multiple parallel bends along that surface there. I have something shown here, but and then you have to put a little radius there, or you'd have a big corner to fill in. But the other thing you have to remember is when you stick it in your brake or your vise or whatever, you have to start at the unbent side and then work your way up, and then you'll end up with something like that. I bent all this by hand, and a pair of I guess they're like 4-inch long. They look like pliers. Here they are, right here actually. Hand benders, that type of thing. They seem to work pretty well too for duct work and that type of thing. But anyway, just wanted to show you there the layout for making this recoil starter cover here on the 3-cylinder Briggs stacker engine. As I say, I then filled it in with JB quick weld, and I'll sand that down and prime it, paint it, and so it'll look pretty good. Well, I'll add a finished section on the end of this video here. So here I've got spot and glaze putty on top of my JB weld there. So the base paint on this was black, and then I put a coat of gray primer, and then JB weld to fill the holes, etc. And now I've got the tan colored spot and glaze putty on top there. I haven't sanded it down at this point, but just kind of like doing body work on a car or something. You start out filling the deep holes, and then you sand them down and keep filling up the holes, and eventually get to glaze putty, and then finally you can fill some holes with multiple coats of primer if you want. But anyway, just continuing on here with the finish of the starter cover. So here I've sanded down the spot and glaze putty. See it there. So it's ready to be primed now. It takes a fair amount of time sanding things down like this. You need, I was using I think 200 sandpaper and then 400. So time consuming anyways. So once you primed it, it highlights all of the defects in it, unfortunately. You can really see little imperfections and things. So usually that means more sanding and maybe a little glaze putty, sanding it, and more coats of primer, that type of thing. But comes a point in time when you got to call it quits too. So it's not like I'm working on a candy apple red car body or something here. So anyways. So here we have the partially painted starter cover for the 3-cylinder radial there. So it'll be a surprise what the final colors will be.